Hey everybody! So by now a lot of you probably associate my channel with computers and technology, but the truth is from the beginning I've always wanted to kind of make it more about creating stuff in general. About creating computers and videos and the tools to make videos. A sort of entertainment do-it-yourself channel. I generally list my videos under science and technology because most of the do-it-yourself videos are 14-year-old girls showing you how to put makeup on. So... my point is, while I still have some more mods planned, I decided to share a completely different type of project with you. Now, I have been asked a few times now about the car that you can see in the background in a lot of my mod projects. Well, here it is. This is my 2002 VW Baja Bug. Well, actually it's a 1974 Volkswagen Super Beetle. And yes, I know, crazy VW enthusiasts, I know Super Beetles aren't ideal to convert into Baja Bugs, but that's kind of what makes this such a cool project to share. In high school, I had just gotten my driver's license, which is awesome. What's not so awesome is the 1974 beige Super Beetle that my parents bought new in 1974. That was handed down to my sister when she went to high school, that maxed out on the freeway at about 65 miles an hour, had only an AM radio, kinda smelled funny. So I was able to convince my parents to let me completely tear it apart and turn it into what you see now. The thing is, I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea how to even change the oil on a car. I really knew nothing about the sort of work you all probably associate with me now. So I enrolled in my high school auto shop, which really taught me nothing. But it was a free period in a room full of tools. I remember on one of the very first days, the task at hand was to remove the engine from the car so that it could be sent off to be rebuilt. Now, after me and my friends removed the bolts that hold the engine in place, the engine was loose, but it wouldn't drop out of the car like it was supposed to. After trying to do it properly for a while, I grabbed this exact reciprocating saw with a metal cutting blade and cut the rear skirt of the car off, which, you know, is just basically cutting through the body of the car. Now, it was going to be cut off anyway, but the other people in the class didn't know what I was doing, so they kind of thought I was crazy. And after catching one of the first episodes of American Chopper, some of my very first welds found their way onto the bumpers and side rails I was modifying. Then I started bending metal, spray painting, wiring. Basically, a lot of the fabrication and building skills I have now originated from this project, which became my daily driver in high school, and quite a bit in college, and of course some off-roading. Now, you might be asking why I didn't go through the trouble of cleaning it up a little bit before shooting this video. And the truth is, it's actually been parked here in the garage for about a year now. Because of this. Well, not this exactly. This is the rear main bearing. It's supposed to look machined and smooth, but this one's been shot, and my local VW guy and I believe this is probably more like what mine looks like. What happened was, like many Volkswagens, it began to leak some oil, but then it started literally pouring oil out the back of the engine. Basically, I was adding about a quart of oil a week to keep it running, and eventually it drenched and destroyed the clutch. So I've decided that it's finally time to get a new engine, and there's a lot more to do. The good news, though, is that you get a watch, so stay tuned.